So today our topic will be understanding linear, quadratic and cubic polynomials. So yesterday we had an introduction regarding what exactly is polynomial, which type of expressions can be considered a polynomial and how to find degree of a polynomial. Today we will be understanding type of polynomial based on degree. There are various classifications of polynomial. You can also classify polynomials based on the terms, which you have done in your previous grade. When you find type of polynomials based on the number of terms. If there is a single term, we call it monomial. If there are two terms, we call it binomial. If there are three terms, we call it trinomial. And if we have more than three terms, we do not have a general name. We don't use a general name. We just call them, all of them, as polynomial. Even monomial, binomial, trinomial, they are polynomial. They are type of polynomial. Today will be classifying your polynomials based on degree. And what exactly is degree? We have discussed it yesterday. If I give you a polynomial, let's say x plus 5. Here the variable is x, and as variable is having power of 1, we call it linear. Overall variable's degree, overall in the entire polynomial, the variable's degree is not more than 1. It is not more than 1. So we call it linear polynomial. We call it linear polynomial. If we have x plus y plus z, even in this situation, power of x is 1, power of y is 1, and power of z is 1. What is degree? Degree is maximum power among all the terms. Whatever is your maximum power will be considered as degree. Maximum power of variable is considered as degree. Your x, y, z, all of them have power as 1. Therefore, the entire polynomial's degree would be 1, and a polynomial whose degree is 1 is considered to be linear. What do you mean by quadratic? Quadratic polynomial are those polynomial where
Power
degree is, yes, degree is 2. Here degree is 1. In quadratic, degree will be 2. So x square plus x minus 5. Let's say I have this equation. In this particular equation, power of x in first term is 2, power of x in second term is 1, and power of x in third term is 0. But degree is highest among them. What do you mean by degree? Highest power out of all the terms. Hence, of all the terms. So here the degree will be 2. Is this a linear quadratic equation or quadratic? It's a linear polynomial or quadratic polynomial?
Sir, linear. Linear.
It's not linear, it's quadratic. See, I explained it yesterday. If two variables are in multiplication, see there's a difference. Here I have written x plus y, and here I have written x into y. There's a slight difference. When you are adding the variables, their power should not be added up. It remains a different term. This is a different term and this is a different term. But when you are having variables in multiplication as product x into y, this is considered a single term. Yes, I am explaining again, Sanj. So x into y is a single term. Here x is raised to 1 and y is raised to 1. As they are in multiplication, we have to add their powers, and when you add their powers, the overall power of this term will be 2. Overall power of this term will be 2 because x and y are together in multiplication. And here there is no variable, so power will be 0. Overall highest power is 2, so degree will be 2. So it's quadratic. What do you mean by quadratic equation? A polynomial. What is a quadratic polynomial? A polynomial whose degree is 2. Degree is 2. What do you mean by degree is 2? Maximum power of variables in a term. Maximum power of variables in a given term. In terms. y square plus 5yz plus x square plus xz. What do you think? Which type of polynomial it is? Linear, quadratic, cubic?
Cubic, sir.
Quadratic.
Quadratic.
Think.
Quadratic.
Yes, it's quadratic.
Quadratic.
It's quadratic. See, those who are not still clear, please carefully pay attention. Please pay attention here. You'll understand. How to decide if a given polynomial is linear, quadratic, or cubic? Understand? So, what you have to do, first of all, note down the terms. So, we have 4 terms. In every term, find number of variables, power of variables basically. Here we have y into y square. So, power of this particular term is 2. Power of this term, y and z, 1y, 1z. Again, power is 2. X square, again power is 2 because x raised to 2. Here again x into z, x raised to 1, z raised to 1. They are in multiplication, so power will be considered as 1 plus 1 to 2. Now, what exactly is degree? Degree is highest power. Whatever powers you have mentioned here, out of them, the highest number is 2 because all of them are 2. So you will be considering this whole polynomial. This whole polynomial, uski jo degree hai, it is 2 because degree is the highest power of variables in a term. And if it is 2, we call it quadratic. If it is 1, we call it linear. If it is 3, we call it cubic. If it is 4, we call it quadric. But it is not in our syllabus, so we won't be discussing it. So we will be having 3 things: linear, quadratic, cubic. Linear means highest power of variables in a given expression. If it is 1, it will be linear. Here it will be quadratic, and cubic. We'll be discussing again. Now I'll be giving you few questions. You need to find out which type of polynomial it is. So if I write x plus 5 whole square, tell me what type of polynomial it will be? Quadratic, linear, or cubic?
Quadratic.
Quadratic. Good. So here it's a tricky question. Here, if you directly look at x, then you may think, sir, power of x is 1. But whenever they are giving you a bracket, first simplify. You have to first simplify. X plus 5 square would be x square plus 2 into x into 5 plus 5 square. We have to apply the identity. Now, this is x square plus 10x plus 20. Now you can make a judgment from every term. First, simplify the given expression. Okay. In this particular term, maximum power of variable is 2. Here, maximum power is 1. And here, maximum power of variable is 0. Out of these 3, the number which is highest will be considered as degree. And if degree is 2, that means it's quadratic. Quadratic means degree of given polynomial is 2. Maximum power is 2. So I'll give you one more question. X plus yz square. Just think, what would be its degree? Think.
Cubic. Sir, cubic.
Cubic. Okay.
Cubic.
Sir, degree is 4.
You will understand. I don't know. We'll see. What is its degree? Yes, it will be 4. Good.
4.
It will be 4.
4, sir.
Good. It will be 4. The degree.
Biquadratic.
You can call it biquadratic. Or it is also having a name, quadric. It is having 2 names. X plus yz square. So we will be applying identity. Square of first term, 2 into x into y into z. That would be your second term, plus yz square. Those who are having a doubt, please listen carefully. You will understand. Pay attention. I am taking enough examples, ample number of examples, different type of examples I am considering here. X square plus 2xyz plus yz square would be y square z square. Because if y and z are in multiplication, it would be y square z square. X square, the power is 2 of this term. Here x, y, z, we have 1, 1, 1. So overall power would be 3. And in this term, y and z both have 2 and 2. So you have to add the powers. 2, 3 and 4. Maximum power is 4. Therefore, degree of this polynomial is 4. Okay. So I'll give you one more question. Let's see.
Cubic.
Take your time. Take your time and think. First, think. No, it's not cubic. Think. It's not cubic.
Quadratic.
It's quadratic. Please, everyone, just don't jump to the answer. Don't jump to the conclusion. Even if you know the answer, wait. Check it again. Giving your answer. So, ये नहीं होगा क्या fast answer दोगे then you will be getting more marks. It should be right. So even if you think you know the answer, not a problem, verify it before you answer. Okay. Please, here what's the problem? First, you should always simplify. Even if there is some addition or subtraction possible, first simplify and only then you have to find out. So here I am having 4x cube, 3 minus 3x cube minus x. 4x cube minus 3x cube minus x cube. Actually, all the x cube terms will vanish. 4 minus 3 is x cube, 4x cube minus 3x cube is x cube, and x cube minus x cube. Overall, this cubic term will vanish. It will cancel out. And as it cancels out, the remaining term will be 6x square plus 5x. 6x square plus 5x. Here, now you can clearly see the power, maximum power is 2. So degree would be 2. It's a quadratic equation. So you may have, why I'm giving you this type of questions, because in exam you will have this type, it won't be very, very straightforward. Just by looking at it, you can get the answer. You will have to simplify. You have to first simplify. And then, yes, I'll suppose the question is x plus 2 into x minus 2. Tell me, what will be its power? I mean degree.
Quadratic.
Yes.
Quadratic.
Correct. So even if you are having this question in brackets, first expand it. You
Quadratic.
have to, yes, good. You have to expand it.
X square.
Formula.
X square minus 4.
Very good. So a plus b, a minus b. A square minus b square. This is the identity which we have already covered in your class 8 and 9 both. X plus 2, x minus 2. X square minus 2 square. When it is a plus b, a minus b. The formula was a square, square of first term and square of second term with a minus sign in between. So it would be x square minus 2. And therefore it is a quadratic equation. So I'll give you one last question. Now I'm giving you equation. Instead of expression, I'm giving you equation. Tell me, will it be a, it's okay, even if it's equation, that won't be a problem. Try to simplify and let me know the degree.
Quadratic. Sir, linear.
Okay, let everyone answer. So some students
Linear,
are saying,
sir.
Sir, linear.
Sir, it's linear.
okay.
Linear, sir.
So yes, it's linear. X square plus 4x minus 7. Here you will multiply x into x plus 2 and 3 into x plus 2. This is how we expand. This is how we do our expansion. Now, on the left hand side, there will be no change. On left hand side, there will be no change. It is already in simplified form. And on the right hand side, you just multiply x with x with 2, 3 with x, and 3 with 2. I hope you are thorough with this type of multiplication. Okay? On the right hand side, it will be x square plus 5x plus 6. X square plus 5x plus 6. Now you have to simplify. You have to take all the terms on either left side or right side, whatever you prefer. That would be up to you. If I take all the terms on left hand side of equal to, so the terms which are already there, right side which are terms, so they will be as it is. This x square will become minus x square plus 4x minus 4x and minus 7 will be plus. So what we have done, we have shifted all the terms from left side of equal to sign towards right, and therefore their signs would change. Now here x square minus x square will get cancelled out. 5x minus 4x would be x, and plus 6 plus 7 would be 13. X plus 13, so you can call it a linear equation, linear polynomial. Actually, this kind of questions will be in chapter number 3. Just for a sample, I gave you this. This equal to sign won't be there in this question, in this particular chapter. This is an equation, and chapter number 2 is more majorly concerned with expressions. Okay. Now, our main topic, next topic will be finding solution or root of a polynomial. It can be called a solution 0 of a polynomial. Okay, what happened? I gave examples for cubic. Finding solution or 0 of a polynomial. What does this statement mean? So if you have a polynomial, let's say 2x plus 8, if I have this polynomial, and I want to find the solution of or 0 of this polynomial. Solution or 0 of this polynomial. What we do exactly is, first we'll name this. Yes, we'll first name this polynomial as p of x. We'll just name this polynomial as p of x. Now, when they say finding solution means you have to find value of x. Please understand, find a value of x such that the entire polynomial is equals to 0. When they say find 0 या find solution of this polynomial, इसका मतलब होता है x की ऐसी value find करो, find value of x such that when you substitute its value, the entire expression becomes 0. The entire polynomial becomes 0. So 2x plus 8, if I consider it to be 0, I'll consider the entire polynomial to be equals to 0. Please understand, those who are understanding, great. Those who are having a doubt, please pay attention and clarify your doubts. What will be my first step? Whenever it's given that find solution or 0 or root, there are 3 terms: solution, 0 or root. So what you have to do is exactly keep this polynomial equal to 0 and then try to find value of x. That's enough. That's what you have to do. There are only 2 steps. First, पूरे polynomial को equal to 0 लिख दो and then find the value of x as a normal expression, normal equation. See, plus 8, I'll be sending it on the right hand side, and this 2 is in multiplication. I'll be sending it in division. So I'll be getting minus
equal to minus 4.
Correct. This minus 4 is a solution, or you can say 0 of given polynomial. Minus 4 is a solution or 0 of given polynomial. If I give you one more question, let's say Okay. Find 0 of this polynomial. Yes.
10.
Correct. Yes, Ishan, Mahek, your answer is right.
X equals to 10.
See, I want everyone to understand. Okay. Those who are not understanding, please, you can ask. So, if I consider this polynomial equals to 0, you need to understand the meaning of this, because this is beginning of the concept. As we move ahead, you have to be very, very clear what is happening. When I say solution, so you are keeping the value of this entire polynomial equals to 0. Now, I'll be sending minus 5x on the left hand side, so it will become positive 5x. It will be positive 5x. And now if I send 5 in division, I'll be getting 10. So those who are getting minus 10, please try to understand what's happening here. Your minus 5x, when it comes on the left hand side, you have to change the sign. Even if you're taking 50 on the left hand side, then also minus would cancel out. अगर आपने ये किया है minus 5x plus 50. If you're taking 50 on the left hand side, it will become minus 50. And minus minus cancels out. So overall answer will not be negative. It would be positive. Value of x is 10. This is a solution only for linear polynomial. A linear polynomial can have only one zero or one solution at maximum. It can have only one zero at max. Linear polynomial can have maximum one solution. That means it won't be having two values where the polynomial becomes 0. I'll explain. Yes, when power is 2, we have to do middle term splitting. I'll give you an example so that you understand. I'll give you an example of quadratic, what I'm trying to explain. Suppose I have a polynomial x square minus 4. Suppose I have a polynomial x square minus 4. Now, if I have to find solution of this polynomial, what do I mean when I solution find? What do you mean by that? You need to find value of x such that overall value of this polynomial is 0. You have to find value of x such that entire polynomial becomes 0. जब भी आपको solution find करना हो, what will be your first step? P of x was 0. The entire polynomial is equals to 0. Now you will be sending minus 4 on the left hand side. So it will become positive 4. If I send 4 on the left hand side, it will be positive 4. And this is x square. So if I send root, I'll be getting root 4 by x, because if I have to remove square, I have to send the square sign on the left hand side and it becomes square root. So you can say I'm finding root on both the ends. So 4 ka root 4 or x square ka x. Now, what will be root of 4? Now, many of you are making a mistake. You are only considering 2. That's wrong. Root of 4 is, it can be plus 2 or minus 2, both. Root of 4.
Sir, 4 is in 4 is plus.
Let me explain. Yes, even if 4 is in positive, just think. What is minus 2 into minus 2? What would be minus 2 into minus 2?
Plus 4.
Plus 4. So if square of minus 2 is 4, that means, so then root of 4 is having actually two answers. Please understand, square root of any number will have two answers, one positive and one negative. Because square of 2, if I square here, 2 ka square 4, and if I apply square on the second one square apply, then again x square and minus 2 plus square will 4. Please understand, whenever you are finding square root of a number, you have to consider both the signs, positive 2 and negative 2. So how many different values I'm having? How many solutions I'm having here?
2.
2.
Two
I have
solutions.
2 different solutions. 2 different, or you can say 2 different values of x where p of x is 0. That means आप इसमें 2 put करोगे, even then you will be getting overall answer as 0. देखो 2 का square 4, 4 minus 4 0. And if you substitute minus 2, so minus 2 square is also 4 and 4 minus 4 is again 0. So these are 2 values of x where the entire given expression, entire polynomial becomes 0. Because it's a quadratic polynomial, we can clearly see it's quadratic. Therefore, it is possible that this is having 2 different solutions. But when we are talking about linear polynomial cannot have more than one. A linear polynomial will never have more than one solution. A quadratic will have never more than 2 solutions. A cubic will have not more than 3 solutions. We'll be understanding this concept again in detail with graph tomorrow. But have an idea, a linear polynomial where power of variable is maximum 1, that particular type of polynomial cannot have more than one value of x where the entire p of x becomes 0. So एक ही ऐसे x की वैल्यू आ सकती है maximum where p of x 0 हो जाएगा. But when you are having a quadratic equation, you may have 2 different values. You may have, I'm not saying it will always be 2, but I'm saying maximum it will be 2. This maximum word is important. It is possible that here you may have only one answer. You may not have an answer. 0 answer is also possible. Quadratic, maximum 2 solutions. Linear, maximum 1 solution. Beta, both are the answers. Acha, this is a very good question, Osh. So if in exam, see, I'll explain you. If you get this kind of question, p of x equals to x square minus 4. Choose the correct option. मतलब आपको उसका, suppose you have to select the answer solution. Choose the correct solution. If options are 2, minus 2, and 0, minus 2 and plus 2. Now, if you take A or B, that would be wrong. D option would be correct. You cannot miss out any one option. Please understand. Remember this in exam. It's not that only 2 is fine. Yeah, only minus 2 is fine. You should always select that option which is covering all the answers of this particular polynomial. Sare answers possible ho, you have to select that. Only selecting 2, then you cannot ask give me half marks. No, option is wrong because x square minus 4 is having minus 2 and plus 2. 2 answers are there. And both of them are considered as one single solution. You cannot consider only 2 or only minus 2. This would be your answer. Okay. Any doubts here? So I'll be taking this chapter really slow. Don't worry, because this chapter is very important. There are many small things which you may miss out. I'll take ample number of questions, samples. You'll understand the entire chapter. That's up to me. Okay, but we'll go slow because there are many terminologies.